and welcome to the Gamers Table. It is Monday, and we're reviewing Libertalia. Yarr!
Libertalia is the name of a utopian pirate colony, the only place in the world where retired pirates can finally enjoy their amassed fortunes without fear of being lynched or the saber which will end their lives. No one knows if it really exists, but it doesn't really matter because your only goal is to become as rich as possible in order to create it whole cloth. Off the coast of Europe or off of Madagascar or even further away. It's got some douchebaggery. It's got lots of player interaction. It's got some bluffing. It's more of an outthinking the players around the table more than trying to compete with the game itself. The game just sets up the stage where you're competing with other players.
So everybody gets a deck of cards, and you choose however you want. You elect one player to randomly select the first set of cards, and everyone will select those same numbers. So the first guy will get, I pick number 7, number 14, number 20, number 5, and everybody else gets the same into your deck.
That changes the game up nicely.
It does, yes. Because, Ken likes replayability.
Yeah. I really like the different powers and the characters and stuff in here. There's a really good variety, and they all got different things. They go different times. You got the sun timing, the end game timing, and the night timing, and I even like the sunset or dusk or whatever. It all works really well, and they all come out play at different times of the game. The mechanics are really good.
You're not playing what's the best card for you. You're playing, what the hell do I think Chris is going to throw down, and what do I think Ken is going to throw down? First game, 4 turns in a row, Chris and I threw down the same damn card.
Which is not necessarily a very good thing.
No. Because there's also a number on the card, and if there is a tie of 2 people have the same card, that number chooses the order in which they fire off.
So this goes over 3 rounds, right?
Yeah. 3 campaigns.
3 campaigns. And what's nice about that roll selection and everything, well, you get a whole deck of rolls here, and it's going to change up every single time, which is really cool. That's what I like about this game.
And in between campaigns, they add more cards, so you still have them, but the 3 you kept back aren't the 3 they kept back. So your deck is changing, so you have different options.
Unless you two keep playing the same way all the time.
Yes. That can always happen, and it does happen. You look at the cards, and sometimes, okay, it makes sense to play this pirate first, and then this pirate first, and that pirate, and then. But when you think about it, everyone else is probably thinking the same thing, and maybe you don't want to play in the same order as everyone else, because it depends on the gray number will determine which fires off.
Yeah, they have
first.
I think it's 1 to 6, so that determines their ranking when they're played out on the board there. So
and there's one of the issues for the people who really, really like to play the same color all the time. The color for blue and the color for gray have the same rolls, but their ranking numbers are different. If you play this one all the time, you're going to start to get to know, okay, my card number 27 is a 6. So if I play that, I'm guaranteed to be the highest ranking one.
Yeah, you have to play it a lot.
That's why they want it random.
Yeah, you got to mix the colors up.
I mentioned that at one time, and you guys, you're probably not going to remember all that. Well, I might not remember all that. Yeah. I got a feeling he might, but not me.
I don't pay attention to that.
I try not to. Yeah, it's usually like you guys said, like you're looking at the jobs, and some of them end up being complementary. Yeah, and like you said, you're going to probably end up playing the same thing, so sometimes you might want to just try something different and just to vary up the cards and try not to get the same cards that the other guys are playing all the time.
So the really brief rundown of the game, I could start up, and if you guys want to pick up on it.
Go ahead.
Everyone's choosing one of their pirates. Everyone starts with the same selection of pirates. You select one from your hand that you want to play. They all get revealed at once. You place them on the board, from lowest rank to the highest rank. Any day powers will resolve from the lowest rank to the highest rank. And then, and then you will grab the treasure. These all have different icons. They're nice and easy to see. Mm-hmm. Then any treasure powers, and from the highest rank to lowest rank, they grab a booty, and then the character goes back to your den.
Shake.
And then after that part of it,
booty.
yes, shake that booty.
Robotic Richard Simmons.
At that point, then all your nighttime powers of all the guys in your den would take effect from highest rank to lowest rank. And then you have the anchors, which will activate at the end of the campaign. And the campaign is 6 rounds of card selection.
No, it's 6 rounds.
Yeah, one campaign
Right.
of 6 rounds. Yeah, one for each.
That's
of
what
these
I was
6
trying to
spaces.
think of before. Yeah.
Okay, one thing Chris hasn't mentioned yet is the booty.
Oh, the
It's in
bag
the
of
booty
booty.
bag.
How dare I forget about the booty?
And you pull out these
The
little
bag
tokens,
of fate. No.
and you put 3 of them, or however many players or whatever is on there, and they're going to be things like the Spanish officers, cutlasses, treasure, the monkey masks that are bad,
Which are all nice and handily referenced on your card here.
Yes.
and those, along with the money that you have, go to your score. And guess what? You can't bump the scoreboard because it's on the edge of the board. It's a separate board.
Yay!
With certainly, from the look of it, a nod to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise and some of the artwork here and on the cards and everything. But it definitely really looks nice. I'm sure Ken will have something to say about the art on this.
It's pretty.
Shiver me timbers!
Yeah, so you can kind of plan your cards or what you're going to play according to what booty's out there, which is a good idea. But you can also use the cards.
else is doing that too, though.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, you can also just play them according to the complementary powers and stuff like that, which might not actually aid you in getting the particular booty that you want there. You might get something. Well, you're always going to get something. Well, not
not
always. There are certain cards that will say grab 2 booty this turn, so that means someone else is getting left out.
Or somebody will just pick you up by the britches and heave you overboard, and you don't get a chance to grab any booty.
Yeah. So there's a little bit different things to think about in this
And there's
game.
different strategies to go. You can go for the treasure that Haruka-san is bringing down the aisle right now, or you can go what's behind the curtain. No, you can go for this, or you can try to build up your night powers or your end of campaign powers
That's
and try and
kinda what
score
I
your
was
points
getting at
that
there.
way. Yeah, I know you're working
Kinda,
on it, though.
yeah.
But we haven't really talked about any of the characters.
Right.
So, like, for example, a day power for the merchant is discard 2 identical booty tiles to gain 3 doubloons, or 3 identical booty tiles to gain 5 doubloons. Now, those
Also,
are anyone's. You can throw away 2 monkey masks to get money.
The curse relics.
Yes.
Yes.
We call them the
We call them
monkey
monkey mask.
because there's
We call the
there's-
monkey Jack.
That's because there's the monkey. Hello, everyone. It's Chris Sauter here with a Magic Update. I've been playing Magic the Gathering, the 2014 for the PlayStation. I've really been enjoying it. I've been playing the death out of it, playing the Two-Headed Giant, playing through the campaign, unlocking stuff. And one thing I really like about the 2014 is the sealed deck, where it gives you a bunch of boosters, you open them up, and then you make a deck of 40 cards, and you, with whatever land you want to put into it. The land is not limited, obviously, but you're limited to what you have in the booster pack. My biggest qualm with that is there's lots of those different staves that give you an extra life for every time you put out a land of that color or cast a spell of that color. Found, like, for an uncommon card, I was getting tons of those in my boosters. At any rate, I've been really enjoying the game. I have lots of definitely challenging people to play online. It's just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the Magic the Gathering 2013 as well. And I'm pretty sure I'll probably enjoy the 2015 as well. I'd also like to talk to you about one of the decks. The Gruul Siege deck. It is a red-green deck. Here are some of the cards. The Gatecrash is still you're in Ravnica, and it's all dealing with the different guilds. You have Celsnea, Boros, Gruul, Simic, Azurus, Golgari, Radkos, Izzet, Dimir, and Orzav. And there's lots of the different gates in this set, and there's a lot of cards that make use of the gate. I've really enjoyed Magic the Gathering. It's definitely a fun game with a whole lot of different strategies because they're always coming up with new cards, so there's always going to be new combinations. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.
Wrapping up really quickly for Libertalia. The theme. Well, Chris read it on the opening. I didn't know any of that, and I played the game several times. The characters are piratey type characters. You're getting piratey type things, but You're not running through anybody with your cutlass or anything like that.
And you're getting parody type victory points at the end.
Yarr!
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 Easy to play. Chris brought this over, taught me to play. I had never played it before. Taught me to play it in about 5 minutes, maybe.
I was going to say, if Chris could figure it out, yeah, we can.
See,
I thought that's what you were going to say.
And fun to play. Yeah, it is. Because it's that you're choosing the role. You don't know what they're choosing. And you know some of the stuff they've thrown away. Oh, he's thrown away his guy who can murder my guy. So maybe now is the time to play my guy for the big points.
Or the daughter.
Yeah, I haven't read the rule book myself, so I can't comment on how good that is.
Good.
So, I mean, this hits most of the points. That only thing I could take points away for really is theme. I give this game an 8.5.
I think it's really well done. Like Chris said, it doesn't really need an expansion. It's a solid game. And again, I really like the replayability in this because you got a deck of cards, and it's like role playing, or like Red Planet and that role selection. And with shuffling it up every time, you're getting a different choice. So, the order's gonna change up for every game. The artwork on the game, it's dressed up very well, and again, it's not like Pearls on Swine or whatever, Pearls Before Swine or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's not a dressed up piece of crap. It is really well done. And there's different ways of screwing around with people. You can use the sabers to discard the other guy's characters out of their dens. So there's a little bit of douchebaggery going on there. You can say that with a piratey voice. Douchebaggery. I don't know. But, yeah, I like the mechanics in this. I like the artwork in this. It's all done very well. The components, I don't know how they'd play over, like, numerous, or stand up over numerous plays. Like, you're playing it all the time. They seem fairly solid. And the artwork's cool. I enjoy this game. So 8.5 for me.
This game's got everything I like. It's got...
It's because it got wrestling.
I was mixing metaphors.
Okay, no, there's no wrestling. But as far as games go...
Pirate wrestling!
There's nothing bad I could say about this game. I like the player interaction. I like the bluffing, per se. Like, when's he going to play it? I mean, I know they got it, but when are they going to play it? Maybe I can hold out. Tons of player interaction. It's a deep strategy game, and it's more, you're not playing the game, you're playing the people around the table, and I think that's huge. 10.
Sometimes you can second guess yourself while the other guy's doing the same thing, a second guessing, so you can still end up playing the same damn card. That's the funny part about this. Yeah, it's very good.
So that's it for this episode of the Gamers Table. Tune in next week, probably, where we review another game.
Because that's what we do.
This.
It's pretty.
Good job, Ken.
I wish we had a cookie to give him.
I got one up there.
Eat your cookie.
This is my...
It's one small step for man, one